What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you spinning the block, for those of you who are new, welcome to the channel. My name is Paul. Random thought, and I've been thinking about this for probably like 7 months now. I went to this restaurant 7 months ago, and it had like 4.8 stars on Google, on Yelp, whatever. It was probably one of the worst restaurants I've ever been to in my life. Actually, top 2 worst restaurants I've ever been to in my life. I'm not listening to reviews anymore. I'm not reading reviews anymore. If I look up something and I see the menu and like what's on the menu or it looks good, I'm going to it, because that just that just catapulted my trust issues into oblivion. No joke, no joke. This is the first full vlog on the new camera. Clap it out. I'm still learning the ins and outs, the mechanics, the settings and everything of this system, because it's a completely different system. I was on Sony and now this is Panasonic. Dope camera. I love it so far, and I've had it for what, 5 days, I think. I'm obsessed with the camera. I'm on the camera more than I'm on my phone, just like tweaking it, doing the settings and everything. I was on it for 2 whole hours just messing with it. So if y'all haven't noticed, at the end of my videos, I say call somebody and tell them you love them. And when I say that last bit every video, or almost every video, but when I say that last bit, I really mean that shit. I say this because I was on the phone with my pops yesterday, and me and my pops, we have a relationship where we don't necessarily talk often, but that's my man's. I love my dad. He's been in my life my entire life. I love him to death, and he loves me, and we both know that. But it's just we have a relationship where we don't necessarily talk often, but when we hop on the phone, we're on the phone for like 2-3 hours just BSing. Like we talked the day before, or I was with them the earlier that day. So that's just the type of relationship me and him have. But being on the phone with him yesterday, I don't know. I don't know. It just made me happy because he was telling me about everything going on in his life and everything. It was just making me happy the way he was talking about just regular day-to-day, regular life stuff. He doesn't need to work, but the fact that he's still working is something he loves to do. So, to each their own, different strokes for different folks. He loves working, so I think he's approaching 60 now. And he's still working. Dude's healthy. He's in shape. He has his own house, obviously, and he does yard projects, home projects. So he's always moving. And I think that is where my movement mentality comes from, because I see him and I've always seen him exercise and always seen him playing sports, always seen him working on cars, just always seen him doing stuff. And that rubbed off on me clearly. Now that I'm thinking about it, it came from him. But just hearing him talk about all his life escapades and everything, it just made me happy. And it also prompted me to think that none of us are getting younger. And not just us, the people before us are getting older as well. So, I'm not saying their time is coming, but their time is definitely closer than ours. So I want to be better at reaching out, especially with family. I want to, my older family, I want to be better at reaching out to them and just calling to check up on them, see how they doing. When I say call somebody, tell them you love them, like I dead ass mean that. I dead ass mean that, because we're not getting any younger. This is from me to y'all, just saying, contact your people, not just family. Contact your friends, your loved ones. Just try and maintain healthy communication. This is me giving myself advice as well. But I'm getting better. I'm human, and I'm patient with myself, and I'm kind to myself. That's all that matters. As long as I'm moving, progressing forward, we're good. I'm about to hit this cafe and knock out some homework.
I know it's hard to keep, even when it get tough and you wanna leave. Take a look into your eyes where I find
this song right here.
Writing love letters with my broken English. Can't say what it said. I'm wishing you well. Set the time and place and I'll meet you there.
I feel like every time I come to a cafe to do something or get work done, I can't, because something always goes wrong. The Wi-Fi here is terrible, so I can't even edit, and that's what I came here for, to edit. That's what I came here for. That's the reason I came here, was to edit. I'm about to just film and edit whenever I get home.
Cause I'm so good. Fighting the temptations in that old phone. They been trying to separate us so long. But I want you in my life, can't do it solo. Cause nobody was meant to be by themselves. I'll take your hand, go all the way. They say that good things come to those that wait. Might get a little immature, don't wanna wait. But if you're trying to find love, know it's hard to keep. Even when it get tough and you wanna leave. Take a look.
It's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute since I've been to that one. On Thursdays they have the what is it called? The farmers market. Now that I'm thinking about it, the last time I came here, I really wasn't doing a lot when it came to editing. It was more so like straightforward vlogging. But now I add more to my vlogs, which uses more memory on my laptop. So that could be the reason why editing was going so, like, it was so choppy. It just wasn't having it today. The cafe closes at 2, but the outside area, you can sit out there for however long you want. But if I can't do anything, what's the point of sitting out there? That was a little attempted cafe day. I got nothing done. I genuinely got nothing done. I transferred files from the camera to the hard drive, and that's it. I was hoping I'd actually get to lock in, but that wasn't the case today. I'm not even gonna count this as a loss. This is just, it is what it is.
I feel you watching me pull up across the room. I think you like the view. You gonna make a move. I don't make this easy for you.
There's so many benefits to me getting out of my crib and actually going somewhere else to lock in. It's so easy to get distracted at the crib because I have everything within arm's reach. I have access to everything that I have access to, and it's dope. But at the same time, it's a hindrance. So you gotta know your boundaries. You gotta set your boundaries. Some days I do lock in at home for hours, and I'm perfectly fine. And then on days like this, it's like, nah, let me get out and change the scenery, change the vibes up. It's cold as hell in here. No matter where I go, it's cold. But we're in Vegas, so that makes sense. Even though it's not as hot outside, when it's hot outside in Vegas, the AC is gonna be blasting no matter where you go. But I'm in public, if y'all haven't noticed. I was in public at the cafe too. There's people around, and I feel like I'm getting more comfortable filming when there's people around. Like, there's people sitting right here. Don't think they can hear me because everybody has their headphones on. Everybody's doing their own thing. And at the same time, nobody cares. If an employee comes up and be like, hey, can you not film in here? Cool, I can't film in here. I'll put the camera away and go film when I can. But civilians, regular pedestrians, like, nobody cares. And if somebody does care, they'll probably come up and ask, like, oh, what are you doing? Or, like, just curious. But when I am in public filming, I try not to get people in my shots because, one, if somebody didn't ask me for permission to film and they start filming me, I'd be like, don't do that. That's weird. So when I'm in public, I try my hardest to keep it just me in the frame. Or if I'm near somebody, I'll be like, hey, do you mind if I lock in and film? And usually it's, oh, I don't care. And then they'll start asking, oh, what is it for? Like, what are you doing? And it's just curiosity. Nobody's ever really like, get out of my face. No, you can't. Don't film me. You will, I'm sure you will get those people. But for the most part, the people that I've run into, everybody's cool. Nobody gives a damn. So I do feel like I'm getting more comfortable. I'm quiet because it's a library. But I do feel like I'm getting more comfortable filming in public by myself. It's way easier when you have people with you, but when I'm by myself, it's a little bit nerve-wracking because I'm naturally an introvert. I'm naturally a to myself person, closed off, quiet person, unless spoken to. I always say that. But no, it's getting easier. It's getting easier. when I'm alone, and 9 times out of 10 I'm filming alone. Also, this camera is so dope. I love this camera. I can do stuff like that. This is a 20 to 60, so it zooms in further than what it is now, but now it's just showing y'all a little. But every time I zoom, I have to mess with the ISO, because when you zoom in, it closes the lens, so it darkens it, and then when you zoom out, it opens it, letting in more light. So then you gotta, tweak your settings. But I love this camera, man. I'm so happy with this purchase, and I'm so happy that I'm actually investing into learning more and taking the time to learn more. So I edit on CapCut. Right now, I'm damn near a pro at CapCut. I know how to do damn near everything, and what I don't know how to do, I'll hop on YouTube and learn it in seconds. I want to move to DaVinci Resolve. I just feel like where I am, I, I didn't mean to do I didn't mean to do that. I just feel like where I am right now, like I'm learning more. I'm just way better at doing all this stuff than when I first started. Obviously, practice makes perfect. I've been doing this for over almost 2 years. Next year, next March, next February will be 2 years, and I think it's about time that I take it to another level. But also, I think I'm gonna need another laptop because I need more memory. Because when I'm editing hardcore on here, my memory starts to reach the maxed out point, and then that causes problems with exporting. That causes problems with editing. Slows everything down. So if I do end up getting DaVinci Resolve, then I'm probably gonna have to get a new laptop. One thing after another. I get a new camera. I get a new camera. I want to start editing on a new software. I get a new software. I need a new laptop because I need more memory. Just a snowball effect, but it is what it is. DaVinci Resolve is a one-time purchase, whereas CapCut is $9.99 a month. So in 2.5 years, using CapCut, I could have purchased DaVinci Resolve. I should have started on DaVinci Resolve now that I'm thinking about it, but hindsight 2020. Anyway, I'm done yapping. Sorry for it, but I'm not sorry for it. Because if y'all are watching, that means y'all like me yapping. So I'm gonna keep yapping, but not right now. Because I gotta get out of here. It's freezing. It's freezing. I should have brought a sweatshirt. That's what I should have did.
Easy for you. I don't make this easy for you. And now's the time between you and I. Get out of your head.
We all have vices. I know I have mine. Some are easy to manage, others, they sneak up on me when I least expect it. And it's funny because I always tell myself I got it under control, until I don't. You ever feel like that? Like you're doing good for a while, then one small thing pulls you right back into old habits. Sometimes I just need to step away, clear my head, get out somewhere quiet, somewhere that doesn't ask for anything from me. That's why I like to come out here. Hiking feels like a reset button, but one that actually works. It slows everything down long enough for me to listen to what's actually going on in my head, including the stuff that I tend to ignore. It's not even about reaching a summit or a certain destination. Half the time it's just the walk that does it for me. The silence, the space, it's really a reminder that the world keeps moving with or without you, so you might as well take a second to breathe. I think about all the little things I try to control, the mistakes, the distractions, the noise I sometimes let take over. What if we all just gave ourselves consent to not have it together all the time? What if we didn't try to outrun our thoughts but sat with them for a minute? Being out here floods my brain with these type of questions. It humbles me, a reminder that I'm not perfect, but also a reminder that that's okay. Every step, even the slow, heavy ones, still count. I have my vices, like everybody else, but they get lighter and quieter when you let them. That alone makes it enough for the day. Listen, breathe, and keep walking. Snowboarding season is coming up. I'm excited as hell. Hopefully we get some snow early this season. I think the first time I snowboarded was 2016. I probably went like 3, 4 times, so I really wouldn't count it as a season. But yeah, last year was my first full season, so technically I can say this is my second season snowboarding. But what I'm doing right now is tweaking my board, moving the bindings to fit how I want them to fit, because I remember last season my knees would be hurting after I would snowboard. So that told me that my bindings needed to be adjusted. So that's what I'm doing right now. I had to move them in more. How you want them to be is if you jump and you land in an athletic position, that's how you want the width. That's how far the width should be. So I was like, what the hell? Hello. Anyway, what I'm doing is moving my bindings in because I feel like they were a little bit too far. If you're thinking about getting into snowboarding and you're getting your own gear, you go to a snow shop or a board shop, whatever you want to call them. They're gonna charge you like $20 to $30 to do your bindings. So go on YouTube and do them yourself. When I got my board waxed the first time, the dude was like, "Yeah, we can set up your bindings for $20." And at the time, I didn't know anything. And he ended up doing it for free. He was a cool dude. But I ended up going on YouTube because I needed to adjust my bindings a few times. This is like the third time I'm doing it. You're gonna continuously adjust your bindings because your riding style may change. And I feel like I've gotten 10 times better and my style is slowly changing. Even from the beginning of last season to the end of last season, my style completely changed. So that's why I'm adjusting my bindings. But hop on YouTube. It takes literally no effort at all to do it yourself. And it takes no time. I've been doing this for like 5 minutes. Oh, this feels so much better. This feels so much better. This is great. Honestly, if I wasn't filming, I would have finished this literally in 5 minutes. But since I had to, do everything, it took me a little longer, maybe like 10 minutes. But that's how easy it is to do it yourself instead of having the shop do it for $20 to $30. It's If you're investing into snowboarding, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna be doing it for a long time. So you might as well acquire the skills you need the basic skills to adjust your snowboard. Snowboarding is an expensive sport, and this isn't me flexing or anything at all. I'm just being realistic. It's expensive. You got your board, you got your bindings, you have all your gear, your snow pants, your jacket, your goggles, everything. Maybe you want to get a DJI or a GoPro. It's expensive. So you might as well learn basic things like adjusting your binding so you can save money wherever you can. Yeah, man, this is a hobby that I picked up in 2016, but last year 2024 was when I was going like once twice a week. It's a hobby that keeps me active. And also, black people do whatever you want. Black people do whatever you want. People will be like, "Oh, you're doing a white person sport, blah blah blah." What does that mean? What does that? Do what you like to do what you want to do, and don't listen to anybody's hoopla when it comes to what you do and don't like. People will say the craziest things, and I highly dislike when black people put black people in a box. Like, "Oh, what you snowboarding for?" That's black people don't do that. That's always been something crazy to me. Like, that's crazy to say, like, "Oh, black people don't do that." Since when? Like, black people do everything. Black people do everything. So for all my folks in general, do whatever you want and don't listen to people saying stupid junk like that, because that puts people in a box. And once you put yourself in a box, or once you let other people put you in a box, it's gonna be a real difficult time getting out of that box. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, don't listen to shit like that. Do what makes you happy. Do what keeps you out of trouble, and keep doing it. no matter what anybody says. I'm black. I'm going to snowboard for as long as I can. And then I'm going to ski for as long as I can. Black people don't snowboard. That's fucking crazy. Black people don't camp. Black people don't hike. Yeah, okay, buddy. Keep putting yourself in a box and see where that gets you. Anyway, that was my tangent. My fault. My fault. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. It was a fun one. I did a lot and I got a lot done. I feel accomplished this week. So I hope y'all feeling the same, and I hope y'all are doing exceptionally well in life. And that's all I got for y'all today, man. Y'all take care of yourselves, take care of each other, call somebody, tell them you love them, be easy, not too easy, and work smart, not hard. It's more efficient.